Hi guys, FrostFangs here, welcome back once again, of course, to the Paladins video. We are of course back on the PTS for the Eternal Pyre update. We're going to be playing some Khan today. I did Koga yesterday and gave a bit more of a general introduction, so go ahead and check that video out if you haven't. But today we're going to be focusing on Khan, his balance and his skin. The two buffs he's getting aren't anything crazy, but they are at least somewhat substantial. He's having his damage go back up from 180 to 190. It got pulled down from 200 to 180. Now they're putting it, I guess, kind of in the middle, which I think is something I might have actually suggested, but either way, I think it actually makes a lot of sense. But what's more interesting, at least in my opinion, is that Battle Shout is going up by 10% from 1000 to 1100. I'm not really sure why they decided to do that, because I didn't think Battle Shout really needed a buff. His weapon did feel a little bit weak, but Battle Shout I thought was fine. But hey, now it heals for 100 more, which should be hopefully noticeable. I'm going to go for a setup that is based around the Battle Shout and also his weapon. We're going to play aggressively just to try and show it off. This is what we'll be running. I do have two other setups from here, but we're not going to be running with those today. Speed buff Khan with like the Q, although that is only a self speed buff, which is why it's not that strong. And then also the one that's a little bit more focused around the shield. This is, I guess, my normal one with him, which has just got increased healing, health, reduced cooldown, ammo, and then a bit of recharge rate for the skins. The first one you get is called Eternal Guardian right here. I actually think I prefer this to the recolored one, but I haven't seen it yet in game. Of course, I'll give it a number at the end. The Koga one I rated like around a 7. This one is looking to be quite a bit higher, but the recolored version isn't as good as I think Koga's one is. You know, I do like blue and purple. It's actually my background, and I forgot to turn it on at the start of this video, so that was kind of unintentionally a good reminder that, yep, they should be on, but just from looking at them in the menus, I think I prefer the base one, although we'll see with the effects, because I haven't actually played with these yet myself. Like I said, it's going to be a first impressions more than anything else. Alright, well, for game 1, we've got Siege Certain Beach, we've got an Amani, a Maeve, a Term, and a Grover. Shoutouts to the Grover. Pretty sure I played with him before because I recognize the name. Since I'm playing at a way more normal time, I was able to just find a game on a U without too much trouble. For their side, they've got a Maeve, a Khan, a Barak, a Cassie, and a General. So very similar teams, actually. We'll go ahead and grab some more bullets, and then the setup. This is a look at the weapon. It looks a little bit more plastic than I thought it was going to look. Not that that's necessarily a bad thing, and the weapon effects are pretty much exactly what you would expect. I feel like the best way for me to kind of describe how the weapon looks is just like a fat, modified version of Leanne's rifle, kind of. I don't know, we've got Mana Rift, Deep Brute, Decimation, Cat Burglar, then Impulse, Cat Burglar again. Okay, the thing on our back looks kind of cool. Arctictronics, Luminary, and Storm Bullets. They're all going for a similar sort of stuff. Going to push up, I guess, kind of aggressively. That's the route from the Amani. Waited for that so I could actually grab him, and he is gone. There is the shield. Back's actually not looking too good. We landed one shot. He's actually gone. Well done, Term. Seems like they're trying to push back in. We'll go ahead and pop the Q. That actually's got a pretty damn cool effect on it with the wings. Not what I was expecting. Our shield also isn't super distracting. It's got like a little bit of a thing at the top that's a bit different, but other than that, it does look very similar to standard Khan shield, which I'm perfectly fine with, because he has some other skins that are really annoying and make me not want to use them. This one is actually pretty standard. There's a grab on the Maeve. She's gone. I do have the ultimate, but there'd be no reason for me to use it. We might as well just get some shots into that Khan. Grover's going for the ult. There's a grab, which didn't really show the effect properly. He's actually still alive. More shots onto him here. Just get rid of the shield. Maeve's going to go ahead and finish him off. Okay, cool. That was just dragging out that fight. Go ahead and ult the Barak. He pulled the shield up. I don't know if that actually counted me or if I just missed it. Either way, we didn't get the grab, so it doesn't matter. There is a Q to try and heal people up, but nope, still got rid of 2 of them. Guess we're going to retreat. Khan grabbed the Grover, so it's just me and the Term left. Term's leaving, so I guess we will as well. There is the shield. There's the Q. We did heal him a little bit. There's the shield again. I guess we're both still up by a little bit. We'll get a reload in. I'm really not looking too good. I just got out of combat. God damn it. I'm definitely gone so far, though. Really digging the skin. It's got a really cool effect on the Q when you're actually mounted up and you can see the thing on your back. It looks sick. There is a Q for the heal. It's a bit of a shame we don't have third person anymore because I can't like properly show it off. Maybe we can get like a lucky grab here on the Khan. I guess not, because they're running away. A couple shots there on the Generals. Will just pull up the shield. There's more shots on the Barak. There's a Q to heal him up. Grover did die, but we got rid of the Barak at least. Maybe we can get rid of the Maeve as well. My accuracy is actually not too bad. Cassie's in here on nothing. There we go. Got rid of her. There is the shield. I'm tempted to grab the Barak just to pull him out, but I don't think that makes sense. So screw it. We'll go for it. There is the shield. There's a Q for the immunity and just to, I guess, heal people up a bit, although Grover did just ult, so we didn't even need it. More shots into him because Grover got a pretty beefy root. Hasn't got his shield, I guess, so we might be able to get rid of him. There we go. We'll go ahead and grab the Khan. For some reason, my grab is pretty much always bugged in this match. It's not usually this bad. His shield should be gone any second. He's going to grab the Term, but he's definitely out. I think we might actually get the 2-0. Looking pretty good, though, here for the 2-0. There goes the Barak. Khan is going to try and run in. We're obviously going to save our ultimate. There'll be no reason to use it. There is the 2-0. Nice. Well, bloody done, team. Didn't know if we were going to get that or not, but we actually pulled through right there at the end. Just went ahead and finished off our Quarterize. Going to get morale boost going as well. Here's, I guess, a better look at the skin in third person. It looks so much better in third person than first person. It feels like I'm playing with like a plastic gun, but the actual skin itself looks really, really good and really well shaded, I guess would be the way to kind of describe it. I'm giving it like an 8.5 currently. Khan went for the grab, but missed it somehow. We were really, really stacked there. Don't know how he didn't get that one, but yeah, currently I would give the skin like a solid 8.5, maybe even a 9. Interested to see how the recolored version looks though in the second match. Just playing kind of up here to be annoying. We'll get rid of the Barak turret. We'll go ahead and grab him and I guess just throw him down. There is a Q. There is the shield. Jones is also here. I'm not getting any heals from the Grover. I think I'm dead any second. Just got rid of my shield. Yeah, there we go. I'm gone. I don't know how I was distracting like 2 or 3 people there and then somehow we didn't kill any of them. I don't know how it happened. Went for the ult. Didn't get anybody with it, but did finish off the Khan afterwards. And when he got rid of the Maeve. Did I go for the ult here? Yeah, don't know when you're able to throw him off or not. We'll go for it. I was totally thought he was going to get back on there with his F, but I guess we're fine. We managed to kind of recover it. Was that a waste of my ultimate? Maybe. I feel like I could have probably pushed in there without it and we would have been fine. Khan's going for the grab on the turn. I'm going to push up and get rid of him. Okay, cool. Can't believe that actually worked. Pushed up on the back with the turn. Actually got rid of him. Nice. Grover is pushing up. Somebody sat there on the point. Amani. There is the 3-0. Nice. He's behind the shield. I'll go ahead and yoink him. Seems like my F is working fine now. He's really pushing in because he's going for the ult, I assume. There you go. There's the shield. Barak ult really isn't something to worry about all that much. It's mainly the shield that's kind of annoying. The actual thing in the inside isn't too big of a problem. He got rid of Grover. More shots into him. He's using his F. There's my F to, I guess, counter. There is a shield. I'm definitely dead. That's Maeve going for the blind. He just went under me. I nearly got away there. Maybe I should get some resilience for that general script because that's bodied me a couple of times. Here's a better look, I guess, at the weapon. It just looks a little bit too plasticky for me. That's honestly the only thing that's stopping it from being like a solid 9.5 or a 10 is the weapon looking a little bit weird. Get a bunch of shots here on the Khan. I could go for my ultimate. Should we just go for it and grab the barrack? Yeah, sure. I don't really know what I can do with this, to be honest, now that I think about it. Don't really know what I'm going to do with this. Maybe we can just throw him into somebody else. There we go. Grover went for the ult to, I guess, save me. That was a waste of my ultimate. We didn't think that one through. Amani hit him with the root. That's the Maeve going for the ult. We'll go ahead and grab the Khan. Pop our Q. He's going for the grab. I think I'm dead, but there's the 3-1. I got ulted off the map. Couldn't really do that much to counter it. I used my ult terribly in that round, but hopefully the fact that I've got morale boost will maybe help me out. Barrack's kind of here on the side. We're going to go ahead and hit him with the grab. Pop the Q for the immunity. Pull up the shield. I actually don't know how I didn't die there. I guess the tick damage from the fire killed me off, but Term said a second ago just there in the chat that he's actually got a pre-made setup because he didn't make one on the PTS, so he's having to use one of the default ones, which is pretty rough for Term because a build is really, really important for him. I don't know what's going on here, but Maeve got rid of the Maeve. There's a bunch of shots into him. Genos is going for the ult. Got rid of, I guess, the Amani because he knew where she was. There's the Q. There is the shield. Just going to kind of stand here in the middle, get increased healing and stuff. He's popping his F. Hello, Cassie. I guess you're behind. Grover went for the ult. There's a grab, but my animations just don't work. I think we can get rid of her though. Okay, Maeve gave me a hand. She's definitely gone. Barrack is running on the point. There's a Q for a heal. He wasn't even in range, but they're both gone anyway. Maeve just shredding. Well bloody done. The Khan is going to try and get in, but we'll go ahead and hit him with the grab just to throw him off. He's going for the ultimate, and I didn't even remember the score was 3-1, so there is the victory. I'd say I definitely noticed the damage buff. It was actually a bit more noticeable than I was expecting it to be, and also the heal increase because 16k heals with Khan is actually surprisingly goddamn good. We'll go ahead and hit Riku just so I can find a game quickly, but for the rest of the stats, the Grover did a really good job. The Term did alright considering he was using a default loadout there. Maeve did pretty damn good. The Amani could have done a bit better, but definitely didn't do a bad job there. Solid team overall. Then for their side, their Barrack did a really good job. Their Khan did alright. Their Maeve struggled a little bit, but didn't do too bad. Same thing kind of with the Cassie there, and their Genos did a really good job. Another solid team. Overall, that was a pretty goddamn good siege. For my very quick thoughts on the skin, I actually really, really liked it. This skin itself is really, really good. The weapon, I don't like. I'd actually switch out the weapon, but the skin is really, really good. Exactly what I was hoping it would be. I'll, of course, play game 2 now with the recolored one. We got Siege Timbermoo, we got an Eevee, a Maeve, an Io, and a Zin. A couple people there who were definitely in the last one. I think the Maeve and the Eevee, maybe somebody else. Can we use a skin boost? Yeah, sure. Or I guess not, because I guess I don't have one on the PTS. Then for their side, up against a Barrack, who was in the last game, a King, a Kanessa, a Tiberius, and a Sheldon, who was also in the last one. A bunch of people here were in the last game. It is the PTS. So the player base is a hell of a lot smaller, but I can't imagine the weapon will look all that different because it's, I think, more of an issue with the model and the actual colors of it. But saying that, though, it does look a hell of a lot less plasticky now with these ones. I think it was the gold they were using on the weapon before, just looked a little bit weird. It still looks, I guess, kind of plastic, but it looks a little bit better. Still definitely wouldn't say it's perfect, but I would actually give the weapon a higher rating than I would in the first skin. But I don't know about the actual skin itself because it's a little bit too much of one color or a few small amount of colors. That is Kanessa up the top and Sheldon. I just lost a bunch of my health. No idea how I'm going to try and fight the Barrack on the points. He's got like 4,000 health, but the team gave me a hand, so we got rid of him. I'm just going to sit here and pull up the shield and jump a bit because there's no reason for me to do anything else. Well, that's me dead. I managed to hold it for a while. We got it to 75%. I'm actually going to go ahead and grab Master Riding. I feel like on this map it's actually a pretty damn good item choice. Sheldon did just dismount me. I'm really far into their backline. There's a grab for the Barrack. I guess I'm just going to teleport through. I don't really know what I'm doing here other than distracting them. There's a Q, which actually was in range. Couple shots for him. He's actually really, really low. Well done, Charlene. He just went back up through the portal for some reason. There's a grab. I'm just going to throw him over that way. Going to actually just make sure we push the point. I thought Luna would be on there because Io is obviously able to do that, but for some reason she's just throwing Luna in other spots, but alright, whatever. Thank you for the free Charlene kill. There's a Q. Tried to time it with the shot. Don't know if I did that or not. Dismount the Barrack. Tried to use the grab there and somehow managed to miss it at like point blank range. I'm surprised I didn't hit anybody in the back by accident. There's a grab on the Barrack and the shield. Thanks Io for the heal. He went back to the exact same spot. This man is blocking like a god. Just going to get a bunch of credits, I guess, from payload contesting. He's kind of doing the same thing. He's ults down. Io's going ahead and just throwing him off of the map, and there is the push successful. Not off of the map, off of the point. Either way, pretty much did the same thing. There is the 2-0. Went ahead and grabbed some more cauterize and some morale boost and stuff. Shout out to the Zim, by the way. He called me out in the chat a second ago. For some reason, my shield isn't displaying as full. That's a bit weird. I'm actually going to push in really, really hard here. This is probably a bad idea. Tiberius is here for some reason. King's going for the ultimate. I actually don't know if he's even playing or not. There's a grab on the Charlene. Sure, there is a shield. You know, if I can distract two people, that's honestly more than good enough for me. Walk through the teleporter. Now I'm just going to sit in this corner, taking him a while to see me. My Q is nearly back up. I tried to use it, but I guess Barrack killed me from over there. Maybe got rid of the Nessa so we can push in a little bit. There's a grab for the Barrack. Jesus Christ, that's buggy. There is deep shield. I could really do with a heal here. I'm on 510. The Shaolin is also not looking too good. I'm going to pull around this corner. I think I might be dead. There's a Q, big heal for the team. Okay, IO is now back in. I'm going to pop the F just to get on there faster, get some shots. There is deep shield again. IO just pushed up and didn't even leave Luna on the point. Okay, Luna was like a little bit off of it, I think, but somehow it didn't even matter. There is the objective captured. Nice. 3-0. Really did not think we were going to get there, but the team somehow managed to kind of lock him off. As far as I can tell, it is a 4v5 because I don't think their Tiberius is here, but I actually can't say that for sure. He's got a really weird item selection. He's definitely got auto buy on, but he has got like a loadout and stuff, and he is playing a little bit differently than how bots kind of do. I think he might just be bad. I honestly don't know. He's just kind of doing spins and stuff. Still, I do have my ultimate up. I want to grab the Nessa, so we go ahead and grab the Ying instead. Why did I miss that? How am I so goddamn bad with Khan ult today? More shots here on the barrack. He's popping the F. We'll go ahead and hit him with a grab to throw him back that way. There is the shield, which didn't really properly display. There's the shield again. Try to get rid of the Shaolin. There's an F for movement. Barrack was actually behind me. I thought he was in front on the right. Not really sure what's happening with the servers. It keeps kind of going up to 200 ping for no reason. Can I ult the Canessa from here? No, I think that actually might be out of range because she's orange instead of red, but other people have been having the same issue with the lag. It's not just me. There is the Q. We'll go ahead and just grab the barrack, I guess. I don't even know what the point of me doing that really is. There's the shield again. Just going to stay on the objective. Thank you, IO, for the heal. The extra percentage we've got in the setup is working out pretty damn well. Grab for the barrack. I don't think we're going to be able to get this one. Going to just retreat. There's the push fail. Tiberius went for the ult at the end, but we've all got ours other than me because I tried to ult the Nessa and just completely missed it, or the Ying. Either way, I wasted it. Like I've said once already in this video, I am definitely picking up on the damage increase on most people, and I'm also picking up on the extra healing, but Barrack's health increase is completely countering, and even more so, you know, my extra damage. Hello, Canessa, you're back here. I went for a flank, but yeah, 600 extra health makes way more of a difference than 10 extra damage a shot, I'll tell you that much, at least in most immediate fights. Obviously, over the course of a game, it's a bit different, but that push up there on the Nessa actually worked out great. Go ahead and ult the Barrack. Yeah, sure, I actually managed to grab him. I can't really throw him anywhere. I guess we'll just throw him up there. There, sure, far away from where we are. I guess I'll just go back to sitting on the point. He's going to go and try and ult, so I went ahead and grabbed him beforehand. There is a Q. There's a shield to block the Nessa. I got cleared. Barrack is trying to run in. We dismounted him. There's a grab. I don't know how we just got the victory, considering I was off of the point. I don't think it would have mattered anyway. I think the timing was just kind of lucky, but there is the 4-1, I think, was the score. A bit of a cheesy win. They didn't really have a Tiberius there, but I can safely tell you the damage buff is noticeable, so is the extra healing, but Barrack's health buff kind of counters it quite a bit. Shoutouts once again to HD Mike 909. Why do I even play Shaolin with the FPS drops? I honestly am in a similar kind of spot. I don't really play him anymore just because it's a bit of a pain on PC for the stats, though. I spent a bunch more time in that one, kind of sat back on the objective while the team went up and, you know, did all the work, so I obviously had a bit of a worse stat, but I still did fine. Our Eevee did fine, our IO did pretty good, our Maeve did alright, and so did Zin. For this, their Barrack was again a pain in the ass. I think it was the same guy from game 1. Their Ying did pretty good. Their Canessa was also a pretty damn big pain. Tiberius not so much, and the Shaolin also had a bit of a hard time, but mainly because of just Shaolin being Shaolin. And yeah, there we go. Those were the new Khan buffs and his new set of skins. I much prefer the base one. I'd honestly give this a solid 8.5, with the weapon being the main reason why I don't like it. And the recard one, I'd give like a 6, maybe a 6.5. I actually don't like it anywhere near as much. The weapon does look better, but the actual skin itself just really isn't my sort of thing. I much prefer this sort of theme and a bit more dynamic. The shading on this one just looks so much better than the shading on this, at least for me. Obviously, it is just my personal preference and my opinion on it. I really do like the fact they didn't make this super annoying in game. When I was playing against Khan in game 1, it really wasn't that noticeable. It might have been because he was using the recolor, but I really didn't even pick up on the fact that that has a really pretty effect. So it might just be a thing you see when you're playing him and not when you're against him. Either way, it looks great. I've said pretty much everything I wanted to say, so I'll go ahead and I guess just cut it here. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed it, because let me know what you want to see me do next. I'll see you guys all very, very soon, and as always, stay frost there.